What is the structure of past tense of verb to be? The past tense of to be in English has two forms, was and were. We use was with the subjects I, he, she, it, and we use were with the subjects you, we, you in plural, and they. For example, I was sleepy in the morning. You were motivated yesterday. He was in Toronto last year. She was my nurse. It was my brother's car. We were the best friends. Both of you were the happiest couple I've ever met. They were in Tokyo last week. Okay, the negative form of to be can be made by adding not after the verb. For example, we have the subject I, and the verb to be was not. You were not. He was not. She was not. It was not. We were not. You were not. They were not. And examples are: I was not sleepy in the morning. You were not motivated yesterday. He was not in Toronto last year. She was not my nurse. It was not my brother's car. We were not the best friends. Both of you were not a happy couple. They were not in Tokyo last week. And we have the contracted form. I wasn't sleepy in the morning. You weren't motivated yesterday. He wasn't in Toronto last year. She wasn't my nurse. It wasn't my brother's car. We weren't the best friends. Both of you weren't a happy couple. They weren't in Tokyo last week. The question form of verb to be in past is very simple. To create it, we just put the verb before the subject. For example, I was a politician. Was I a politician? You were a policeman. Were you a policeman? He was a cook. Was he a cook? She was a mess. Was she a mess? It was my cat. Was it my cat? We were a strong crew. Were we a strong crew? You were ICA's architects. Were you ICA's architects? They were her parents. Were they her parents? I almost forget. The answers in affirmative and negative forms are: I'm going to say first the question and the answer in affirmative, then in negative. Were you a good student? Yes, I was a good student. No, I was not a good student. And we have a negative contracted form that is: no, I wasn't. Were they in Cancun? Yes, they were in Cancun. No, they were not in Cancun. No, they weren't.